Let us try to understand whether non-vegetarian food is detrimental to spirituality or not. Before we understand whether non-vegetarian food is detrimental or not, we have to understand what spirituality means. Spirituality means being non-judgmental, being non-dual, non-polar. So in spirituality, nothing is good nor bad, everything is divine. So if you have this mindset, you can meditate nicely. Otherwise, always your mind will be like continuously generating thoughts, thinking that this activity is bad, this activity is good. So all that fights will be going on inside the mind if you think something is bad or good. But if you don't consider anything as good nor bad, that time what will happen is you will be able to meditate better. You will be able to stop the thought process. That is, no thoughts will come in your mind. When this happens for more than 3 hours, that is no thoughts, what will happen is your consciousness goes to its original state, that is non-dual, Shiva, that is the vibrationless consciousness. Now since your consciousness is vibrating continuously with good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, that is why it is not able to merge with the eternal consciousness. The Shiva state of consciousness is all around us, but we cannot see it because we are living in a realm of duality. So since we are living in a duality realm, we are not able to see the non-dual state of consciousness. But the original state of consciousness is non-dual. That is, it does not have any vibration. I have given this example in my previous videos also. That is, original state of a guitar string is when it is at rest. It is not when it is vibrating. Similarly, original state of our consciousness is not this human body. It is Shiva, that is vibrationless. So until you have that morality, immorality, good, bad, evil, holy, all that stuff when you have in mind, you cannot meditate. So just for an example, let us say I used some cuss words on my friend and I came back to home and I feel guilty about it. I feel like, why did I tell that cuss word to him and all. So then I start meditating. So when I sit for meditation, I'm constantly thinking about my friend. Why did I hurt him? He didn't do anything wrong. Why did I hurt him? So all that thoughts are going on inside my mind. That is guilt. So that is karma. Karma means the ability to not meditate, the ability to not make your mind silent. So when you learn to make your mind silent, all the karma goes away. So karma is basically responsibility, as mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, they are referring to karma as responsibility. That is, karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hetur burmate sangoshva karmani. So in that shloka, what it means is we have to do our duty and not care about the results. We have to not expect anything. We just have to fulfill our duty. For example, taking care of parents, taking care of our husbands, wives, children, etc. So those are our duty. We have to not expect anything in return. So that is what karma means. But the thing is, now in the current scenario, the current world, karma has changed the definition. That is, we are thinking karma as Newton's third law. In order to remove your karma, you just have to consider everything as equal. You should not consider a butcher evil, or you should not consider a vegan as good. You have to consider both vegans and butchers as equal. Only then you can meditate. Otherwise, the whole day your mind will be telling veganism is good, butchers are bad because they are hurting animals. All that stuff will be going on inside the mind. So that is why in the case of non-vegetarian food also, you have to know that if you want to eat, you eat and don't care about it. When you meditate, you have to not care about what you have eaten and all. You have to be strictly connecting with the deities. The deities also don't care about what you eat, what you don't eat, whether you masturbate, whether you don't masturbate. They don't care. They just see how non-dual you are. They just see your thought processes. Because the deities, the multidimensional entities, are outside this space-time. And they are non-dual. That is, they don't judge anyone. They have a lot of powers. That is, they can bend the fabric of space and time. They can change the timeline itself. So many powers they have. The powers they have is because they are non-dual. If they were a dual, that is, if they thought non-veg is good or bad or something, then they would be in the physical realm itself. The deities would be in the physical realm. The reason they are not in the physical realm is because they are non-dual. The more non-dual you become, the closer you go to Shiva. So that is the answer for the question whether non-vegetarian food is good or bad. We have to not consider it as good nor bad. We have to just meditate. And another thing is there that we have to consider. That is, non-vegetarian food takes a lot of time to digest. That is, it can make you sleepy. That is, when you meditate, it can make you sleepy and it will not make you aware. The Shiva state of consciousness is not the sleepy state. It is the most aware state with non-dual nature. That is, it is the 100% awareness without any vibration. That is Shiva. So it is the most intelligent consciousness. without any vibration. So it is a very hard, very difficult state to achieve, because a human cannot achieve that directly. A human has to transform himself into an astral being first, like how Yogananda said, then to a causal being, like Garbhodakshaya Vishnus. Similarly, he has to evolve to that state of consciousness, Shiva. Shiva is not an easy task, it is the most difficult task. 3 hours straight you have to sit without any thought process for Nirvikalpa Samadhi, so that you can change the TV channel. You cannot stay in the Nirvikalpa Samadhi state for very long. You have to stay at least for 3 hours in order to change the TV channel. TV channel being the physical realm, astral realm, causal realm, and home screen being the Shiva state of consciousness. So we are going to the Shiva state of consciousness. Then we are changing the channel from Netflix to Hotstar. In other words, physical realm to astral realm. Why are we changing the TV channel from physical realm to astral realm? We are changing it because astral realm has more freedom. It has more power. That is, we can travel to galaxies. We can love our loved ones without any conditions. See, on earth, right, even if we want to love, you have to have money, you have to have looks, you have to have power in the society. Otherwise, nobody will get attracted. For example, see, now I went vegan in 2020 and I lost all my hair. See, I'm going bald because I went vegan. Because of lack of nutrition, I'm going bald. And let's say if no girl likes me now, then I would respawn back to physical realm and again consume Mother Earth's resources. Because I had that lack of love, right? I wanted love, so I will come back to physical realm to get the love, and I will use its resources again. So it is again detrimental to Mother Earth. That is, I am consuming more of her resources by respawning again. So that is why you have to fulfill all your desires in this lifetime only. Once you fulfill all your desires, then you can transcend. There in the astral realm, you have no hunger, you have no need for sex, you have no need for money, power, fame, nothing is there in the astral realm. In the astral realm, it is purely your love, communication, thinking, and existence. And in the causal realm, there is no love also, there is no, what is this? There is no communication, there is no thinking, there is just existing. That is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. So slowly, after existing, we are going towards the non-existential consciousness, that is Shiva. So this is the process of our evolution, and in order to evolve, we have to give up these dualities. Fulfill your desire how much ever you can. Try to maximize your desire and try to pull that, shoot that desire upwards. Don't try to enjoy the desires in the lower chakras. Shoot the desires upwards, upwards, upwards until your pineal gland gets activated. Once your pineal gland gets activated, it will receive the signals of astral and causal realm. So that is why I have kept that subscription, that is Nirvikalpa subscription, where people can activate their pineal gland and they can receive the signals of astral and causal realm and talk with the multidimensional entities themselves. Because I have made videos on how to talk with them, but those were not useful as those didn't have the powerful mantras. The powerful mantras cannot be given out, like on public platform, as it can create schizophrenic outcomes. That is why since I have to supervise them, I have kept the subscription price. That is, I have made a group. I have made many groups dedicated for the Nirvikalpa members, where I can monitor them, where I can supervise them and advise on how to solve their Kundalini awakening problems. So that is why the price. And if I give out on the public platform, and then I'll get a lot of DMs saying I face this issue, I face that issue, and I cannot solve everyone's problem at once. That is why I kept the membership, so that I can only monitor few people. So this way we can activate pineal gland and transcend. Slowly we will be comfortable in the astral realm, causal realm. The deities also will try to pull you. They will try to pull you from your human incarnation. See, now the problem is we are stuck in this human incarnation. We are going to some corporate jobs and making all the irrelevant things in life. That is, making money. It's all irrelevant. It does not belong to evolution process only. See, eating food is necessary. Having sex is necessary. Sleeping is necessary. Having a shelter, that is roof over your head, is necessary. But money, earning money, it is not necessary. It is the outcome of the need for food, sleep, shelter, sex. It is the outcome of need for these things. It is not the goal. It is the outcome. That is, without money we can't have food, sleep, shelter, sex. So we should not give more power to money. We should give more power to food, sleep, shelter and sex, so that we can shoot all the desires upwards and finally transcend. So that is why you have to focus on being non-dual and not care about this whether non-veg is good or bad. And you have to know that non-veg can make you more sleepy, because if you eat a lot of non-veg, then your digestion process will be hampered. That is, it will take longer time to digest, and all the bodily energy will take a toll on digesting the food rather than meditating, because meditating requires awareness. The blood will not go to your brain, it will go to your digestive system to process the non-vegetarian food. So it is suggested that you eat non-veg only for the nutritional purpose, but not for as a staple food. That is, only if you lack nutrition, eat it. But if you eat it as a staple food, then what will happen is it'll take a lot of toll on your digestive system. It'll make you sleepy and all. So for meditation, you have to be completely aware so that you can go to those astral and causal realms without any problem. So this is the conclusion, and I hope I have brought some light to your consciousness. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.